Hello everyone, my name is Ridzwan bin Hanin. Okay, now I will explain to you about introduction of trigonometry. What is mean by trigonometry? Okay, so here the definition of trigonometry. Trigonometric function are elementary function, the argument of which angle, which is widely used to obtain an unknown angle and length of right triangle from measured angle in geometric figures. The trigonometric function including 6 functions which are sine, cosine, tangent, cotangent, cosecant and secant. These 6 trigonometric functions in relation to a right triangle are displayed in the figure. Okay, this is the figure that shows basic of trigonometry which are containing 6 trigonometric functions that will be explained by my friend later on. So, how the trigonometry concept discovered? Okay, wait, now I will explain about history of trigonometry. The word trigonometry comes from the Greek words trigonon, which is triangle, and metron, to measure. It was primarily concerned with estimating the numerical values of missing sections of a triangle when the values of other sections were known. It will use since the 16th century. Actually, trigonometry firstly discovered in year 3000 BC, which lie on Egyptian pyramid and Babylonian astronomy by the famous Greek astronomer and mathematician Hipparchus of Nicaea in Bithynia. Then, in the Indian astronomy, the study of trigonometric function flourished in Gupta period, especially due Aryabhata, who discovered the sine and cosine function. After that, during the Middle Age, the study of trigonometry continued in Islamic mathematics by mathematicians such as Muhammad ibn Musa al-Khawarizmi that discovered tangent function. Other than that, Abu al-Wafa Buzani, who also Islamic mathematician, has discovered the other 3 trigonometric functions which are secant, cosecant and cotangent. It became an independent discipline in the Islamic world where all 6 trigonometric functions were known. So that's all from me for the introduction of trigonometry. Thank you.
Next, I will explain about content in trigonometry. In chapter trigonometry, there are 6 trigonometric functions which is sine, cosine, tangent, cosecant, secant and cotangent. Before we know about the trigonometric functions, there are 3 terms that you must know, which is hypotenuse, opposite side and adjacent side. The hypotenuse of a right triangle is always the side opposite the right angle. It is the longest side in a right triangle. In the diagram, the hypotenuse is equal to r. Next, the opposite side is a chord from a given angle. The opposite side in the diagram is equal to y. The adjacent side is the non-hypotenuse side that is next to a given angle. In the diagram, the adjacent side is equal to x. This is the 6th trigonometric function. First, sin theta equals to y over r. Y over r is equal to opposite side over hypotenuse. Second, cos theta equals to x over r. X over r is equal to adjacent side over hypotenuse. Third, tan theta equals to y over x. Y over x is equal to opposite side over adjacent side. Fourth, cosecant theta equals to r over y. R over y is equal to hypotenuse over opposite side. Cosecant theta is the reciprocal of sin theta. Fifth, secant theta equals to r over x. R over x is equal to hypotenuse over adjacent side. Secant theta is the reciprocal of cos theta. Last, cotangent theta equals to x over y. X over y is equal to adjacent side over opposite side. Cotangent theta is the reciprocal of tan theta. These 6 trigonometric functions are used to determine the side and angle of the triangle. Then, I will explain about angle of triangle in trigonometric function. Angles are very related with trigonometric function since trigonometric functions are used to determine side and angle of triangle. Angle can be measured in 2 ways. First, degree. This diagram shows a circle is consisting angle from 0 degree to 360 degree, which is also called as 1 revolution. Degrees are used to describe the size of an angle. In mathematics, unit radian are widely used since most computations are done in radians. Second is radian. 1 revolution means 360 degree measured in radians is 2 pi, where pi is the constant approximately 3.142. This diagram shows a circle consisting the angle from 0 radian until 2 pi radian. Now I will explain how to convert unit degree into radian and radian into degree. First, 360 degree equals to 2 pi radians means 1 revolution. Then 183 degree equals to pi radians. So that means 1 degree equals to pi over 180 radians, and 180 per 5 degrees equals to 1 radian. This is the example to convert the unit. First example is to convert 60 degree into radians. First, 60 degree times with 1 degree means pi per 180 radian equals to 60 pi over 180 radian. Then we simplify and get pi per 3 radian. Second example is to convert 3 pi per 2 radian into degrees. 3 pi per 2 times with 1 radian means 180 over pi equals to 540 pi over 2 pi. Then we simplify and get 270 degrees. So if you use trigonometry function formula to determine the angle of triangle, the unit of triangle angle must be in degree or in radians. Types of triangle. There are 6 types of triangle, and these types of triangle can be split into 2 parts, which is based on side and based on angle. Based on side, first, Kelly triangle. All 3 sides have different length and its angles are also all different. Isosceles triangle. 2 sides have equal length and 2 of its angles are also measured equal. Third, equilateral triangle. All 3 sides have same length and all 3 angles are equal, which is 60 degrees. Next is based on angle. First, acute triangle. All angles are less than 90 degrees. Second, right triangle. Right triangle has one right angle which is 90 degrees. Then obtuse triangle. Obtuse triangle has one angle more than 90 degrees. The 3 trigonometric functions, sine, cosine and tangent, only apply to right triangle. However, the law of sine and the law of cosine apply to all triangles.
That's all from me. Thank you.
Now let's try to solve the problem. For the first example, find the size of angle Q to 1 decimal place. So, for this question, size of angle Q and 1 decimal place is the main point. For the angle of Q, 30 cm is the opposite and 15 cm is the hypotenuse. So, the law that have opposite and hypotenuse is sine. So, we will use sine Q equal to opposite over hypotenuse and fill the value. Then to find the Q, we need to switch sine to another side. So Q equal to sine negative 130 cm over 50 cm. So we will get angle Q is 60.07356. But for this question, it wants 1 decimal place. So we will get angle Q equal to 60.1 degree. Next problem. ABC is a right angle triangle. Find the length of the side CA. So for the angle 30 degree, 12 cm is the hypotenuse and CA is the adjacent. So the law that have adjacent and hypotenuse is cos. So we use cos 30 equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. We fill the volume. Then to find the CA, we need to switch 12 cm to another side. So it's cos 30 degree times 12 cm equal to CA. So CA we will get 10.39 cm. For this question, we didn't need to care about the decimal point because it didn't ask from the question. So we're free to put any how much the decimal point we want.
Now I will talk about the application of trigonometry in our daily life. Okay, here is the example of application in trigonometry in our life. Okay, here as you can see here, there is a house, a picture of house, and then we have angle here, and we also have information here and here. Okay, so we actually want to find the V, which is the length of the house. Okay. First, I interpret this picture into this monogram. So first we have a hypotenuse, we have an opposite which is V, our V, that we want to search it, right? And then we have an adjacent here which is our feet, which is given just now 114 feet. So how to calculate it? We use tan theta, which is opposite over adjacent. Why I use tan theta? Because here it have given to us the angle and the adjacent only, and we have to find the opposite. So I use tan theta. So the theta is 65, which is given in the picture just now, and then we have opposite, which is our V, and then we have our adjacent, which is 114 feet. Okay, then we want to find V, so we just multiply tan theta, which is tan 65 degree, multiply by 114 feet. So we get 244.47 feet, which is approximately 244 feet. Okay, so the length of the house is 244 feet. So that's all from me. Actually, there's a lot of example in our daily life, but our time is running. So thank you. I will pass to my friend.
Next, I will explain about exercise of trigonometry. I use quizzes as my presentation platform. Before that, my name is Zulhilmi bin Zailani. So let's go to the first question. Which equation shows the correct relationship about this trigo? So I will give you 3 seconds to answer this question. So the answer is A and C. So the explanation is, we need to remember so chatua, where C is for the opposite divided by hypotenuse, cos is for the adjacent divided by the hypotenuse, tangent is for the opposite divided by the adjacent. So from answer A, we need to use cos equation, so we get 4/5. 4 for the adjacent, 5 for the hypotenuse. For the C answer is for the tangent, so we need to use opposite for 4, adjacent for the 3. It's not 3/4 because it was opposite answer, because 3 is for the adjacent and not for the opposite. So, the second question, Ahmad is standing far from the cell tower. He also sees the top of cell tower at the angle of 78 degrees. He knows that the cell tower is 275 feet tall. How long is the cable from Ahmad? So, I will give you 3 seconds to answer this question. So, the answer is C, 281.14 feet. So this is because we have the angle and we have the tall of the tower, which is 275 feet, where it was the opposite. So we need to find the hypotenuse, which is the cable. So we need to use sin equation. So we get the cable equals 281.14 feet. So the next question is this solution is correct? So I give you 3 seconds to answer this question. So the answer is yes. It was the correct answer because from the figure, we know that they use Pythagorean theorem to find the hypotenuse. So the a squared plus b squared equals to c squared was the formula for the Pythagorean. So a and b are the legs of the triangle and c for the hypotenuse. So from the question, we use c squared plus a squared equals to h squared. So h equals to 10. So it was the correct solution. So the next question, what is the angle of the elevation from the end of the shadow to the top of the main height? So I'll give you 3 more seconds to answer this question. So the answer is B, 34.6 degree. This is because we need to find the angle. So we need and we have the opposite and adjacent value. So we need to find the angle with using tangent equation. But we need to convert the inch into the feet. So 1 inch equals to 0.0833 feet. So we need to convert 5 feet 11 inch and 8 feet 7 inch into 5.917 feet divided by the 8.583 feet. So changes, we need to move the tangent into the right hand side. So we get the theta equals to 34.6 degree, which is for the angle. So last question is choose the correct values. So I give you 3 seconds to answer this question. So the answer is all answer is correct. So we need to use symbol lab to confirm this answer is correct.
So the first answer is sine 90 degree.
So we need to press go at here. So the answer is correct from the question. So next is we change into cos. Let's go. So the answer is need 0. So we need 0 for this question. So it was 0 too, so it was correct. Next, tangent should be undefined. So So the answer is undefined and it was correct. So lastly is, so it should be 0. So the answer is 0. So it was so correct. So all the answer is correct by using the symbol lab. So that's all from us. Thank you.
Conclusion. We are able to understand the definition of trigonometry, function, and solve the problem regarding this subtopic. We also get to know and learn a new software and website that can be used to teach and solve the problem. The software and website that we use are Powtoon, Symbolab, Esmine, Quizzes, Prezi, Screencast-O-Matic, and Microsoft PowerPoint. Use of technology make our teaching and learning more easier and interesting. Therefore, our lecturers, teachers, and students need to learn more about technology. That's all from us. Thank you.